Hello everyone, today we'll be reading John 4, 30 and 31, or let's just say 32 as well. They went forth therefore out of the city, and came in unto him. But the meantime were asking him the disciples, saying, Rabbi, eat. What? But said to them, I food have to eat which you not know. Let's do another one for context. Said therefore the disciples to one another, Not anyone did bring him to eat. John describes a rush out of the city by using the aorist verb went, and a graphic continuing process in the imperfect verb ertranto, literally were coming. The possibility that the long-expected Messiah had come aroused the men to action. The woman's words brought a steady response. In the meanwhile, expresses an interval between the woman's departure and the return of the Samaritans with her. The disciples returned as the woman was leaving. They had bought food in the village. It had been several hours since the party had eaten. They knew Jesus needed food. They revealed a concern for Jesus, insisting that he eat. Rabbi is in the Greek transliteration of the Aramaic word for teacher. See 138. On the many occasions, Jesus used material objects to teach spiritual truths, which makes sense. The disciples were thinking in terms of the noon meal, but Jesus wanted them to be more sensitive to eternal values. Jesus' food was to fulfill his mission. To walk in the perfect will of his Father was the utmost desire. It surpassed even his desire for food. To reach the woman and the Samaritans was Jesus' reason for going through Samaria. See 4:4. Yet the disciples had not intense desire for winning souls, which Jesus had. The next verse helps to explain their insensitivity to the needs of the Samaritans. 4:33. The disciples questioned among themselves. They were confused as to why Jesus was not eating. Could someone have brought him food while they were gone? Look at this. My food is to do the will of him who sent me. This food is not simply knowing the will of God, but doing it. It is the practice or output. Compare 1 Corinthians 3:1-3. And I, brethren, could not speak to you as to spiritual people, but as to carnal, as to babes in Christ. I fed you with milk and not with solid food, for until you are able to receive it, and even now you are still not able, for you are still carnal. For where there are envy, strife, and divisions among you, and you not carnal and behaving like mere men. Too often we stop with input rather than going on to output or productivity.